this was I have to say one of the best experiences, definitely in 2024 for me so far. And I'll also add that this is one of the best experiences that I've had in my life.
Life is like a basketball game. Sometimes you're up, other times you're down. Opponents and adversaries coming at you left and right. However, it's not the challenges you face that define you. What defines you is how you play the game. And I play to win. Welcome to my world, Carlton's world.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Carlton's World. It's your boy Carlton, and y'all will not believe what I went through to record this particular episode, to record this particular pod. I'm actually recording. It's like 9:48 p.m. right now. I was trying to record this earlier in the day, and I was going through so much, trying to get everything set up. I couldn't get the camera set up, so I'm using the webcam, the microphone, what you plug the microphones and stuff in. My mixer was acting crazy. The light thing was falling. It was just so much going on. And then in the midst of me recording, Poochie wanted to bark uncontrollably. Like, he was just going in with the barking. So I was just like, you know what? I am no longer in the mindset to record. So I was like, I'll just do it later. However, I am excited about this episode because I am still on a high from what happened last week. So it has been a week officially since I had the pleasure and the opportunity to meet the one and only Michelle Williams. Yes, I got to meet and hug Michelle Williams. First of all, I got to give a shout out to my friend Ponsier. Ponsier, you are indeed a gift. You are indeed a gift, not to just this city, but to the community at large and to this world. Ponsier has, she's the host and creator of her show, The Ponsier Show, and she had her third one last week, and her special guest was Michelle Williams. Now, I first of all was going, because this is actually my first time going to her live show, and I was going to go just off the pure support of wanting to support her. But then when she announced that she had special guest Michelle Williams, I definitely had to make sure I was in the building. For people who know me, know that Michelle Williams is one of my favorite artists. I just adore her so much. I love her music. I literally recently had to ask for forgiveness on the Twitter because I did not, for some reason, I skipped over the Unexpected album. Of course, I have Heart to Yours. I have Do You Know, and I have Journey to Freedom. But for some reason, I didn't have Unexpected, and I never listened to that one. And I was like, why? What? But I finally listened to it, and I realized that I missed out on so much not listening to that album. But I have listened to it like almost 20 times since last week in its entirety, and that album is such a gem. It's such a beautiful. It's a great piece of art. So definitely, if you get an opportunity, definitely check out the Unexpected album by Michelle Williams. But yeah, so the way I got to meet Michelle Williams was actually, I keep saying her first and last name, but it was actually a surprise. And I am hoping that either Miss Ponsier or my guy Malcolm, who did he was running the production of the video, audio, stuff like that. If I can get my hands on even just the audio clip of my name being called, I would love that, because I have been, since last week, I've been flooded with different pictures and videos, and I'm so grateful for everybody. Thank y'all for sending me the pictures and videos, because actually I didn't take any personal during that moment, because I want to live in the moment when, you know, like I recorded something, like when Michelle first came out, I recorded that part, and then I purposely stopped it after that, because I want to live in this moment. I want to enjoy this experience of having Michelle Williams in Augusta on our stage here in Augusta. So I want to enjoy the experience. And little did I know that I was actually going to be surprised in that next moment by Ponsier. She called me and another young man up by the name of PJ, called us up on stage, and we had the opportunity to. She actually signed her book, Checking In, which I have. She gave both of us a copy of her book, Checking In, and she signed it right there on the stage. And first of all, before I get into all this, I really want to start off with, I want to start with Ponsier. Because again, how me and Ponsier became friends, I love this story. I love how when you are placed in situations and you meet people and then you just click. And these type of friendships are special because, like, you don't really necessarily talk all the time, but when you do have the opportunity to talk and see each other, it's like you pick back up where you left off. And that's how I feel about my friendship with Ponsier. We don't talk often, but when we do talk, we definitely, she pours into me so much, and I pray that I pour into her as well. She's definitely, like I said, Ponsier is definitely a light in this community. So I definitely just appreciate my friendship with her. But how it started was actually another mutual friend of both of ours, Dorian Harris. He does this adult prom. He does it every year. And one year he asked me to videotape the red carpet. And Ponsier was the red carpet host that year. I never met Ponsier. I've heard of her, but I had never met her. And when I tell you, like I said, we instantly just clicked and we instantly meshed. Actually, we took a photo together, and it's one of my favorite photos of all time. Like, I love this photo. And it just, I don't know, it just always puts me in a good feeling whenever I see the photo. So, and then ever since then, we've been friends since then. And like I said, I just appreciate, if Ponsier is listening, I appreciate you just for everything that you have done. And I just appreciate you for who you are, your heart, your spirit. And again, I just thank you for what you're doing with your gift of, not just your gift of making us laugh, but your gift to make us learn and to think and reflect. So I definitely appreciate you for that, for sure. So that's the history of me and Ponsier's friendship. So fast forward to the greatness of last week. So yeah, I was with my sister Kendra, and I was with our good friend Jules. We were sitting there, and you know, Ponsier's on stage with Michelle, and next thing I know, Ponsier says, there are two people that I know that love Michelle Williams that are in the audience, and I want to bring them on stage right now. I'm paraphrasing. I want to bring them on stage right now. Then she calls my name, and then she calls PJ's name, and I am literally in shock. I'm like, I just could not believe that this was happening in this moment. And so I got up, went on the stage, and I just could not believe that I was standing in her presence. Like I said, it was awesome. And so I actually, like I said, I have the video, and I want to watch it You guys gonna I have it on the screen. Y'all gonna watch it. This is one of the videos. Y'all gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch it at the same time, and we're gonna kind of just react together. So I'm reliving this moment right now.
You're gonna do what the Spirit leads you to do. I'm gonna tell me to get out of the Look at the audience. Y'all, this is PJ Alexander Kitchen Team.
And when I tell you, like I said, I was just so lost I was captivated, right? I was just in it. I wanted this moment to last forever.
No background check. We just let the people get close to us.
I couldn't believe it.
Look at it. Look at it. Smile for the people. Y'all take a picture. Take a picture. Smile. They need to see a real. Come on, can y'all take a picture real quick? Look at this camera. Okay, there we go.
They go Sai and Kendra in the back.
They going home tonight, y'all. They capping. I'm telling you, they about to be on Instagram all night.
That was the moment that I got to meet Michelle Williams. And I have the picture. Here's the picture, the official picture of us together, me, Michelle, and PJ. So yeah, so that was the moment. That was awesome. I am still in awe that I had the honor and the privilege to meet and hug Michelle Williams. And I have, like I said, I have the book. She signed the book, checking in, and the inscription right here: to Carlton, with love, Michelle Williams. I can't believe this. This is so dope. And like I said, it's been a week, but I'm still in awe of the whole situation. And just overall, the event, the Ponce show, y'all, the next time Ponce does the Ponce show, if you're in Augusta, you need to make sure that you're in attendance. It was so great. She had professional mental health experts in the building, talking about just, again, the importance of really just checking in when it comes to your mental health and making sure your mental health is a priority in your life. Just as much as we are concerned about our physical health, we should be just as concerned about our mental health. And also just talking about taking the mask off. The whole event was great. Everything was phenomenal. Everything was first class. And I am grateful. Of course, the Michelle Williams of it all was everything. But beyond that, just the event as a whole, I'm grateful that I was in the building because I received so much. I felt empowered, and most importantly, I felt heard and understood. And that's another thing that I love about my relationship with Ponce. I love that she checks in with you. She wants to make sure that not only are you doing well physically, but how are you doing mentally? And I appreciate that because she really cares, and she's really concerned, and she really wants to make sure that you're okay. So I definitely appreciate that. Because not a lot of people ask, and honestly, not a lot of people care. So I appreciate Ponce for your heart, and I just thank you for what you do, and I appreciate you. And I 1000% thank you for calling me up on that stage. And you made a dream come true. That was a dream come true for sure. And what I loved is Michelle was so sweet. And it's like I've had opportunities to meet other mainstream actors, actresses, singers, songwriters, whatever. And all of the opportunities, all of those meets, a majority of them were great. But I've had some that haven't been, as there are three. Excuse me, my nails are horrible. There are three that I can name. I will not do it on this episode. but there are 3 people that I can name that I did not have. Because like you see people on TV, you see people, you see them on TV, you're like, you're a fan, and it's like you just enjoy their artistry, and sometimes when you meet that person in person or you talk to that person, it sometimes can be a bit let down, because it's like, it's like you hold somebody in such high regard, and then when they do something that's like disappointing, it kind of just, it kind of can put a bad taste in your mouth. So I'm glad this was not that experience. I'm so grateful that this was one of the best experiences definitely in 2024 for me so far. And I will also add that this is one of the best experiences that I've had in my life at 38 years old so far. I will say that. So thank you, Ponsier, and thank you, Michelle. I appreciate. Again, that was a dream come true for me. I have been wanting to meet Michelle Williams for a very long time, and I am just so grateful that I had that opportunity. So I'm going to stop rambling now. It's late too, and I know people that are also in this house want me to be quiet so they can go to bed. But yeah, like I said, I just want to talk about it because it has been. I specifically wanted to do it today because it has been a week officially since that happened. Now, by the time y'all hear this, it would have been past a week. But I really wanted to make sure I recorded it tonight or today or whatever, because I wanted it to be a full week. So yeah, again, thank you to Ponsier. Thank you to everybody who sent me videos and pictures. I appreciate it. And the biggest thank you is to Michelle Williams. Thank you so much. Thank you for being transparent. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for pouring into everybody that was in that building that night. And just thank you for just sharing your wisdom. And most important, thank you for sharing your love through your words. I definitely appreciate that. And thank you for making me feel seen and heard. I definitely am grateful I'm just grateful for the entire night. So with that being said, that's it for me here. And thank you all for listening and or watching. And thank you all for being part of my world. And with that said, I say good night. Peace.